Hello, what? Today we're going to explaining info. Mr. Boom, 1, 2, 3 means what? Episode 77, Part 3, leaks and news. Okay, let's start by Iron Cameraman. Let's begin.
Hi guys, Iron Cameraman here.
Howdy.
Recently, a set of numbers has appeared in the fandom of the series,
Yep.
which has already acquired inter-universal significance. I think you can guess we're talking about 10124. It all started innocuously. Dafuk Boom just changed his status in Steam profile, and because of this, people found in other different places this number, for example, in the statuses of moderators in Discord server of Dafuk Boom. But what it might mean, no one has found out yet. Of course, there are speculations that it is a date, namely October 1st of the year 24, but no one knows exactly what this date is related to.
Yeah.
That's why I wrote to Dafuk Boom himself to find out the truth. So during this video, I will show you his answer. Mr. Boom is starting to exceed all our expectations, in principle, and before he made not usual leaks or used not standard ways of hinting at this or that event in the series. But this time, he involved other people in it. Such a thing in my memory was only once in the history of the series, before the release of Part 3 of 70 episode where the scientist died. I think you also remember about the puzzle leak. And if then he provided an exclusive to YouTubers who mostly do analysis, now he has attracted multiverses by Skibidi Toilet. More specifically, this set of numbers viewers have spotted on Dom Studio, Maxity, Chasing Skylar, and Verlance. So basically, all of the most popular Skibidi Toilet fan-maids, along with their creators, want to not just blow up our fandom, but destroy it from every corner. Now, after this information, I think you can see why I and many others think that something big is...
Yeah, the whole date fear is pretty plausible. Wait a minute. Think about it. October 1st. A big event in all the universe get combined. This kid can whole massive universe with Dom Studios, Maxides, and Genesis, the universe, both combined to one big universe. Think of that.
Going to happen on this date. Literally, everyone is buzzing and talking about it, making different theories and speculations that we will be looking into today. And also today, I won't miss the opportunity to tell you about spoilers that came out relatively recently. Well, let's not delay. Be sure to put like and subscribe to the channel if you want more exclusive videos, and I'm gonna start. So now you can see on your screens a new spoiler from Dafuk, which he threw to YouTuber Ibio75. Of course,
yes.
This is more of a troll leak, but as with many troll leaks of this type, this spoiler still carries something important. That's why analyzing it is necessary. On it we see, presumably, an Astro toilet smiling broadly. He probably liked Camera Woman's new costume, but let's not judge him for that.
Pause.
Also, it's probably not the Astro we saw in previous spoilers, as it has two metal parts on it, and that one didn't. So it's either a small Astro Interceptor or the mothership. Since his helmet part made me very wary, the main ship option is less likely. And now you see another spoiler from Dafuk. It shows the nose of an Astro toilet and nothing else. I might not have even mentioned it in the video if it weren't for the fact that this leak is important for solving the date riddle we're discussing.
What?
After all, we need to see beyond our own noses, which is pretty symbolic, isn't it? And the interesting thing is that these are not my words. The thing is, one of the admins of the Dafuk Boom Discord server wrote, "You guys are crazy smart. You figured out part of the puzzle. Just look further than your nose." Judging by the fact that Elite Cameraman has an Astro nose, that means he also knows more than we think. That's hardly a coincidence. I even think he has a whole shot of this huge Astro toilet and decided to show the YouTuber stake just the nose. But how we can look beyond our own nose remains to be seen. Write your opinion on this in the comments.
Yeah.
But let's still discuss what October 1st, 2024 might be related to.
Yes.
Personally, up until a week ago, this date meant nothing at all to me, other than the fact that it's the second month of college. However, as I said, a couple days ago, Dafuk made a status on his Steam with this date. And then also many admins on Dafuk's server put it in their description. But the interesting thing is that people remembered that many fan-maids also had this number before these events. Let's go through each case in chronological order. First, this number was shown by Verlance in the first part of episode 107 a month ago, on August 14th to be exact. At 49 seconds into the episode, we notice containers with this number on them,
There is October 1st, 2024. 7 net. Toxic. Anyways.
And a few seconds later, we see a huge building with the same number.
Damn.
A couple of weeks later, namely on September 5th, the 7th episode of the multiverse called Skibidi Genesis, created by popular YouTuber Chasing Skylar, was released. There, at 2 minutes and 10 seconds,
there is October 1st, 2024.
This number appeared on the screen.
Oh.
2 days after that, on September 7th, the first part 12 of the Skibidi Saga episode 12 by YouTuber Maxity was released. At 1 minute 47 seconds,
October 1st, 2024. MP.
We see a ship with containers, which is numbered as 101 on 24. Have you noticed the same pattern yet, friends?
Yes.
I think you can already guess where I'm going with this. And now the most interesting part. In 2 more days, already on September 9th, Season 10 of Dom Studios' Skibidi Toilet Multiverse is coming out. And guess what? You'll be surprised. But at 49 minutes 43 seconds, we see that number again, and we see the container again.
October 1st, 2024.
I don't think I need to explain to you that there is clearly a pattern here with containers. The only one that showed the number on the monitor was Skibidi Genesis, which is quite strange and could be considered an exception. After episode 71, I asked what was inside the containers, at which point Dafuk Boom replied that it was the latest development of the Skibidi scientist, and already in episode 73, we saw that 2 of those containers contained jetpacks for G-Man. So even then, many people had a theory that the other containers contained body parts to improve G-Man into a Titan. In episode 74, we already saw him as an Astro Titan, which further popularized this theory among viewers. So the most obvious explanation for this number is the improved G-Man that we will see in the new episode. However, I think that this is not quite true, or it is, but only partially true, as the point of all this collaboration with other multiverse is lost. Let's now break down the other variants of the viewer's theories. Immediately, we cancel the option that this is the release date of the 3rd part of the 77 episode for waiting 15 days. It's too long. But I do not exclude that this date can refer us to the 4th part of the 77 episode. What's more interesting is that no episodes have been released on a similar date before, so it's unlikely that this affects only Dafuk universe. As we might have realized earlier, some Dafuk Discord admins know what might happen on this date, but it's not for sure. Having excluded all unlikely speculations, we can touch on the more plausible guesses. In case anyone didn't know, the Discord account Dafuk was created on October 1st, and that could explain a lot. However, it's unclear what the fanmates have to do with this. Why are they involved in this? Did Dafuk now want all the multiverse to celebrate his important dates officially? I'm not sure about that, since there's nothing to celebrate. It's just the anniversary of the profile creation, not even the server. Also, Dom Studio, who Boom doesn't particularly like, are also involved in all of this. There's a theory that it could be a collaboration with other Skibidi animators, which is entirely possible. Maybe, because something like this has already happened with Dom Studio, when there was a small collaboration with Verlance and Monster App. If that's the case, then Dafuk would confirm that there is indeed a multiverse in Skibidi Toilet. This could also explain why Dafuk is so disgusted with Dom Studio's new sinister character, who has the ability to stop the galaxy. If this turns out to be a major collaboration, I hope Dafuk doesn't repeat Marvel's mistakes of ruining an interesting idea like the multiverse. But I think Dafuk Boom will pull it off well. There's also a theory that this date might have something to do with the Skibidi Toilet movie starring Michael Bay. Maybe there will be a release date announcement or something like that. That's interesting enough too. We'll finally know how long we have to wait for the movie. There are also some other speculations, like that there will be something related to the game or merch. But that's not what I'm personally counting on. Simply speaking, there are many theories and reasons why Dafuk, its admins and fan makers are flaunting this date so much. But from the looks of it, it will all have to do with the plot of the series and not any other new Dafuk Boom projects. Now let's get to what many people must have clicked on this video for. I'm about to show Dafuk Boom's answer, although I think the process of finding meanings itself is much more interesting than simply getting the answer. That's why Dafuk Boom never directly answers questions, and I expected this time to be no exception. However, it's good to
Really?
see that it's not an emoji. As you can see on the screen, he sent me a GIF animation of a falling skibidi toilet from a building.
Beep.
So what is the meaning of this? Do we need to look for a deeper meaning in it? I don't
No.
think so, but I will say that this scene is taken from episode 15. Perhaps Dafuk Boom meant to say that on October 1st, the answer will fall out to us like this toilet. But that's not all, folks. The thing is, my friend from Super Cameraman's channel also
What?
asked Dafuk Boom about that date, and there will be a video on his channel about it soon, so
Okay.
you can subscribe. And as for the answer
Yeah, I
to the
know.
question of what this number means, I think that, as with the puzzle leak, we will gradually get more and more clues to solve this mystery. So be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, to stay up to date with
Okay.
all the news and get
Okay.
quality puzzle analysis. By the way, in my Discord, I sometimes make important posts.
Yeah, sure. Well, that was the video. Very interesting. I do believe it's a video of the. Pretty sure that's actually a date, because that would be interesting. Well, thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the Flippy Floppy later. Bye.